everyone, Julie here from Artland. Hey elementary 2, middle school friends, how you doing? I miss you a lot. For today's lesson, we will be combining two different techniques and styles of art. We will be combining positive and negative shapes as well as Zentangle, and you get to do a lot of different doodling. So, if you want, you can print some Zentangle, different styles of drawings, just different designs. You can plug in the computer if you want to write Zentangle, and you could even put in Zentangle designs just to give yourself some ideas if you'd like. And you can print out some of these or just look at them for ideas. All different, basically it's just different types of doodling. And somebody who likes to doodle a lot came up with the idea that they were going to call it Zentangle, because Zen meaning that it was relaxing and meditating. And then they came up with calling it Zentangle and started teaching Zentangle art and designs. But as you can see, it's just a whole bunch of different kind of doodles and drawings and designs that are pretty neat. And you can do it in black and white, you can do it in color. What you'll need for today is a piece of white paper, a piece of black paper, an eraser, a pencil, a couple of Sharpie markers or a skinny marker, and a piece of chalk and some scissors. So that's what you will need for today. And let's just show you some cool, all right, so you have the Zentangle designs. So what you're going to do with your paper is kind of mark it off. Mark it off where you want different designs. Hopefully you can see that. I'll make the lines a little bit darker so you can actually see. So I'm just marking it off. And these are all the different areas that I'm going to be putting different patterns. And then, I mean, you could do it in pencil first and then go over it with marker. You can do that if you want. Or if you're just saying, you know what, I'm just going to go for it, then you can go for it. And you can just start within these different sections doing different designs. Anything you want. So I'll just show you with a couple of them. So you can follow a pattern, you can make your own up, whatever you like. You get the idea? And maybe I'd want this one to be different design. All these could be different designs, and it has a more dramatic effect if you outline each one of these areas. See? And it takes a while. It's going to take you a while to fill your whole paper in. Take your time. Take your time. And pause the video, if you want, until you have your paper done. And what I mean by that is, like this, I have done the entire paper in designs. Zentangle types of designs. So you need your whole paper filled in to begin to the next part. So pause the video right here if you'd like and finish your paper, or you could listen to it all and then know what you're doing at the end. So after I have my paper done, I'm going to set it aside and I'm going to take my black paper. And on the black paper, you can draw any type of an animal, or it could be a flower, could be anything you want. I started on this side, I was starting to draw a bird. And I used some chalk, and if I draw lightly, it's fine, because I'm going to use the other side of the paper anyways. So I was just kind of drawing a design of a bird. You can do anything you want. Butterfly would be cool. Let me show you some other designs. Now here's the tricky part, is that you're going to glue it together, so that's fine, but you'd want to pick an area, and you need this. So you need this as a positive and negative shape. Now I'm just going to choose there, but I'm not going to wreck the paper because I need the paper whole. And I'm going to be careful cutting it because I need both parts of this design. All right. Here we go. Little wingy here. Another little wingy there. Voila, I have the bird. So now what I would do is I would take my paper and I'd put some glue all over this side. Oh, you'll need a glue stick too. So you're going to need a glue stick to glue all over this side, and then I can flip it over, okay? And then I can glue all over there. I'm going to have to take the chalk off though. One side I'll have to, maybe I'll do it that way. And then I can just erase the chalk from there. So you want to make sure that if you're drawing it in pencil, if you can see it, you can draw it in pencil. If you can't see it very well, use chalk. I'll take my time and erase that. But, so this is the positive of the bird, this is the negative, and it's on top of a Zentangle design. A minute ago I was working on one and I did an elephant. I'll show you. So what I did is I took a black piece of paper. This one I actually was doing in pencil. And I drew the shape of an elephant. I cut out the elephant. So I have a positive shape of an elephant and a negative shape of an elephant. Now this is a little bit smaller, so you can see the Zentangle design around it. And you'd be gluing these down. I wasn't sure if I liked it that way, if I thought, oh yeah, that looks really interesting being able to see the design. Or if you didn't like it, you could cut it down so that you only saw it like that. Maybe I do like it this way, but it's very fun. The other things that you can do, and here I'm going to show you a bear. So this one, you draw a bear, you cut out the bear and you put it on top of a Zentangle design. This design, this Zentangle, is a little bit longer and skinnier. You might want to try that. Here is a bird on top of Zentangle design. You could even add some color into your background if you chose to do that. This I thought was really interesting. This is a positive and negative shape on top of, actually it's on top of a page from a dictionary. But you could do it on top of a page of a story. If you had an old book that you didn't mind taking the page out of, or you could even on the computer be looking at a book and maybe print up a page, or find an old newspaper or old music sheets. That would be really cool. Now maybe you're somebody and you say, I just want to do a Zentangle design. You could do that too. This is a bird doing the Zentangle design. So you would draw a bird shape first, and then separate it into areas where you're going to do your patterns, and then color each one in a different design. Here's a turtle. If you wanted to do it just doing the Zentangle method and not Zentangle with positive and negative, or maybe you want to try both. Here is a heart. We know how important hearts are. That's really fun. Very bright and sunshiny and fun. And you could even do a heart on a shape and then flip it over and have a positive and negative with the Zentangle behind it. Here's a really cool wolf. Zentangle wolf. And this is actually just a positive and negative shape of an intricate butterfly that you could try if you wanted something really challenging. This, if you can just imagine, was a black piece of paper. They drew out the design and then they cut it, although they probably did use an X-Acto blade too. You could do it with scissors for sure. It just would take time and it's very intricate and detailed, but some of you might really like detail. Maybe you want to do a self-portrait. Again, on the black piece of paper, draw your design and then flip it. You could even do this on top of a Zentangle. Here is another one. Actually, this is similar to like an op art kind of flavor, but what they've done is they've taken the pieces out of a black piece of paper and flipped them. So you see positive and negatives. Very interesting. Here's just a little sweet one with a kitty. This is just positive and negatives. Alrighty, so looks like you've got your work cut out for you. You are on a roll of designing some really cool artwork, and I cannot wait to see what you come up with. Now, say I wanted to do this and then I wanted to go back in and add some color. You can do that too. Sometimes black and white is really for a good dramatic effect, but color can be nice too. Have fun and show me everything you've made. Lots of love to you. Love to you. See you soon. Love, love, love. See you soon.